Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our podcast. I'm Jennifer, and it's great to have you with us today. As always, I'm here with my wonderful co-host, Elizabeth. How are you doing today, Elizabeth?
Hi, Jennifer. I'm doing really well, thank you. I'm especially excited about today's topic because it's all about self-reflection and positivity. We're going to talk about our favorite things about our own personalities. It's a great way to encourage everyone to think about what makes them unique and special.
Absolutely. It's so important to recognize and appreciate the positive qualities in ourselves. Sometimes we focus too much on what we want to change, but today we're going to celebrate the things we love about who we are. This discussion will also help you practice talking about your personality in English, which is a great skill to have, whether you're in a job interview, meeting new people, or just having a conversation.
Yes, and we'll also share some tips on how to express these qualities in English using the right vocabulary and phrases. Later in the episode, we'll hear from a listener who's been reflecting on their personality and wants to share their thoughts. We'll also discuss how understanding your personality can help you in different aspects of life, from relationships to career choices. But before we dive in, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes. And if you find this podcast helpful, please share it with your friends who are also learning English.
So, let's get started. First, let's talk about why it's important to appreciate your personality. Understanding and valuing your own personality can boost your confidence, improve your relationships, and help you make better decisions. For example, if you know that you're a great listener, you might choose a career where that skill is valued, like counseling or teaching. Recognizing the positive aspects of your personality also helps you build stronger connections with others because you can share your strengths with confidence.
That's such a great point, Jennifer. When we talk about personality, we're really talking about the qualities that define who we are, things like kindness, curiosity, resilience, and humor. Each of these traits can have a big impact on how we interact with the world and how we're perceived by others. For example, I love that I'm an optimistic person. It helps me stay positive even in difficult situations. Or, I'm proud of my curiosity because it drives me to learn new things.
Exactly, Elizabeth. It's about recognizing the qualities that make us who we are and how they contribute to our lives. So, let's dive into some specific examples of personality traits and how they can be expressed in English. One of my favorite things about my personality is my empathy. I really value being able to understand and share the feelings of others, and I think it helps me connect with people on a deeper level. For example, I might say, I think my empathy allows me to be a good friend because I can really understand what others are going through.
That's a beautiful trait, Jennifer, and it's clear that it helps you build strong, supportive relationships. One of my favorite things about my personality is my resilience. I've faced a lot of challenges in my life, but I've always managed to bounce back and keep moving forward. I think resilience is such an important quality because it helps you stay strong and focused even when things get tough. For example, I'm proud of my resilience because it's helped me overcome obstacles and achieve my goals.
Resilience is such an admirable trait, Elizabeth. It's what helps us get through the hard times and come out stronger on the other side. Another personality trait I really appreciate in myself is my optimism. I tend to look on the bright side of things, and I think that positive outlook helps me stay motivated and inspire others. For example, I'm grateful for my optimism because it helps me see opportunities where others might see challenges.
Optimism is a wonderful quality, Jennifer. It's amazing how a positive mindset can influence not only your own life but also the lives of those around you. Another trait I value in myself is my creativity. I love coming up with new ideas and finding innovative solutions to problems. Creativity isn't just about art, it's about thinking outside the box and approaching situations in unique ways. For example, I love being creative because it allows me to bring fresh perspectives to everything I do.
Creativity is such a valuable trait, Elizabeth. It's what drives innovation and makes life more interesting. I also really appreciate my sense of humor. I think being able to laugh at life's ups and downs helps me stay grounded and connected with others. For example, I'm glad I have a good sense of humor because it helps me handle stress and keeps things lighthearted, even in tough situations.
Humor is definitely a gift, Jennifer. It's amazing how laughter can bring people together and make difficult times a little easier. Another trait I value is my ability to stay calm under pressure. I've always been good at keeping my cool even when things get hectic, and I think that's helped me in both my personal and professional life. For example, I appreciate my ability to stay calm under pressure because it helps me make clear decisions and support others during stressful times.
Staying calm under pressure is such an important skill, Elizabeth. It's what allows us to think clearly and act effectively when it really matters. So, as we've been discussing, everyone has different personality traits that they can appreciate and be proud of. It's important to take some time to reflect on what those traits are for you and how they've helped you in your life.
That's right, Jennifer. And it's also important to learn how to express these traits in English, especially if you're in situations like job interviews where you need to talk about your strengths. Being able to articulate what you value about your personality can help you make a strong impression and show others that you're confident in who you are.
Exactly, Elizabeth. Speaking of expressing yourself, we have a listener today who's been reflecting on their personality and wants to share what they appreciate most about themselves. Let's take the call. Hello, you're on the air with Jennifer and Elizabeth. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Elizabeth. My name is Sarah, and I'm calling from Toronto, Canada. I've been thinking a lot about my personality lately, and I wanted to share what I love most about myself.
We're so glad you called in. We'd love to hear about what you've been reflecting on and what you appreciate most about your personality. Please go ahead and share with us.
Thanks. One of my favorite things about my personality is my kindness. I've always been someone who cares deeply about others, and I try to show that in my actions every day. Whether it's helping a friend in need, volunteering, or just being there to listen, I feel like my kindness is one of the most important parts of who I am. It's something that brings me a lot of joy, and I think it's made a positive impact on the people around me.
That's wonderful, Sarah. Kindness is such a powerful and beautiful trait. It's something that can truly make the world a better place, and it's clear that you're making a positive difference in the lives of those around you. How has your kindness influenced your relationships and interactions with others?
I think it's helped me build strong, trusting relationships. People know that they can rely on me, and that I genuinely care about their well-being. I've also found that when I approach situations with kindness, it often leads to better outcomes, even in difficult or stressful situations. For example, at work, I've been able to resolve conflicts more effectively by showing empathy and understanding.
That's amazing, Sarah. It's clear that your kindness is something that not only defines who you are but also benefits those around you. It's a reminder that our personality traits can have a far-reaching impact on our lives and the lives of others. Do you have any tips for others who might want to cultivate more kindness in their own lives?
I think it starts with being mindful of how you treat others, even in small interactions. Simple things like smiling at someone, offering a compliment, or being patient can make a big difference. It's also important to be kind to yourself. When you're compassionate with yourself, it's easier to extend that kindness to others. And finally, just make a conscious effort to practice kindness every day. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes.
Those are such great tips, Sarah. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and experiences with us. It's truly inspiring to hear how you're living out your kindness every day. We appreciate you taking the time to call in.
Thank you, Jennifer and Elizabeth. I'm really glad I had the chance to share. Take care.
You too, Sarah. Bye for now.
That was a great call from Sarah. It's so inspiring to hear how she values kindness as one of the key aspects of her personality and how it's positively impacted her life and relationships.
Absolutely. Sarah's story is a wonderful reminder of the power of kindness and how our personality traits can shape not only our own lives but also the lives of those around us. It's important to recognize and celebrate the qualities that make us who we are.
Definitely, Elizabeth. And after hearing Sarah's story, it's a good time to reflect on your own personality and think about what you appreciate most about yourself. What qualities do you bring to your relationships, your work, and your everyday life? How do those traits help you navigate the world and connect with others?
That's such a great point, Jennifer. Self-reflection is a powerful tool for personal growth. By understanding and appreciating our own strengths, we can become more confident, more fulfilled, and better equipped to handle life's challenges. It also helps us communicate more effectively with others, especially when we need to express our strengths in English.
Yes, and remember that it's okay to celebrate the things you love about yourself. It's not about being arrogant or boastful. It's about recognizing the positive qualities that make you who you are and using them to make a difference in your life and the lives of others.
Exactly, Jennifer. So to recap, today we've explored the idea of appreciating our personalities and discussing our favorite traits. We've talked about how qualities like empathy, resilience, optimism, creativity, and kindness can shape our lives and how to express these traits in English. And we heard from Sarah, who shared her experience of valuing kindness and how it's made a positive impact on her life and relationships.
Yes, and we hope this discussion has encouraged you to reflect on your own personality and what you appreciate most about yourself. Whether it's a specific trait or a combination of qualities, take the time to celebrate what makes you unique. Thank you all for joining us today. If you found this podcast helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We have plenty more content coming your way to help you improve your English and explore interesting topics.
We'll see you in the next episode. Keep celebrating your strengths, keep learning, and happy exploring.
Bye for now.